Good morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Jamie Crawford is here with us this morning from Cranmore Fitness, and we're going to talk about all things fitness.
All things fitness.
And you know, when you got two people that as fit as we are,
yes,
it makes it very easy. So, oh, she laughs. You laughed at that, Jamie. All right, I'll accept that. So, how are you?
I'm great. I just worked out this morning and I feel amazing. How are you?
Really? You got up and you worked out and then you came here?
I did. I had to fit the part.
Okay. I had coffee. That cup can get pretty heavy.
Nice.
So what's going on at Cranmore Fitness these days?
So much.
So much, absolutely.
We're so busy over there. It's really exciting. We're kind of like revamping our schedule and like the services that we provide to our community. We've got some health and wellness workshops that are new to the gym, and we also have some fitness programs that we're really excited about. I know starting soon, Matt Geary, who is a physical therapist, has an office right at the gym. He's got some ski and conditioning classes coming, which is great for the upcoming season. That's going to be amazing, and we're going to have so much snow. So that's a great thing coming up in November. I, along with Krista Dimmick, we're teaching a Women in Strength program, which we're so excited about because it's, we're secretly trying to infiltrate the weight room with more women. So Krista Dimmick, by trade, is an occupational therapist, so she has a scientific background, and I am a competitive bodybuilder. So we're combining our talents together, and it's a program that's open to 6 women, and we're focusing on all the major lifts, so deadlifting and squatting and push movements, so benching and pressing and things of that nature. And we're trying to, get women to, lift properly, learn how to create goals that they can reach that aren't intimidating to them, and then get them into the weight room and feel comfortable there and own it,
That sounds great.
It is. We're really excited. It's open to 6 women only, so it's going to be really intimate, and then we're going to focus on everything from like fueling your workouts properly, how to lift in different ways. There are so many lifting techniques that you can learn about, which can be really overwhelming when you're just sitting at your home thinking like, oh, I wish I could do this, but I don't know where to start.
Right.
I don't think anyone really knows where to start. You just have to kind of get in there. So we're really excited about that.
And so when does that program start?
So that starts November 7th. It's a 7-week enrollment program, and it's taught twice a week. I'm teaching a night class open to 6 women from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., and Chris is teaching a morning class that are open to 6 women, and that's from 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning.
Great.
Yeah. So, and weightlifting has so many different benefits. I know a lot of people sometimes try to like compartmentalize and say, well, like I'm a runner, I don't really lift weights, or I do this. But lifting can depending on how you lift and what you lift, you can run faster. If you like tighten your glutes and your hamstrings, or if you're a rock climber, you really want to have that explosive upper body movement. So I think weightlifting is a great complement to anything that you do in your personal life. So.
And I think as you mentioned, it's kind of the stigma of what is weightlifting.
Yeah.
And but as you mentioned, it is all encompassing for your workout program.
Yeah, and I have to say, some of the best lessons I've learned just about life have come from my relationship to a barbell. Just in terms of grit and having that mental discipline, and it's me versus me. I'm not here to prove anything to anyone else, and so I would say it's definitely changed my life for the better. And both Chris and I are really passionate about it, and passionate about empowering other women.
That's
to
great.
Get in there. Yeah,
that's great. So that starts not this week, the week after. So you should plan ahead, because if it's only open to 6.
Yeah, get in there. Make sure you secure your spot. And if it goes really well, we're going to make it seasonally. So we'll do a spring version and another fall version.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
That's terrific. So what else is going on? As you mentioned, lots of always something going on at Cranmore.
Oh yeah, we've got a packed schedule of just classes that are open to members that comes with your membership, from TRX to Tabata, which is a cardio class. We've got some great Les Mills classes from, we have Body Vibe, which is great functional fitness. There's Combat, which is more like martial arts style and cardio. But then we also have some seminars. Coming up, we have a seminar with Matt Geary again. It's Take Charge of Your Knee Health, which with the marathon going on is great for people, making sure you can do everything possible to avoid like an ACL tear and things of that nature. Jess Turcotte is, she's teaching a seminar on how to train smarter, not harder, which focuses on really being able to have your maximum output without overtraining. And Jess, I don't know if, for those that know her, I think she's an amazing trainer at Cranmore. She's a wealth of knowledge. Her educational background is really impressive, and just what I have seen her do with her clients has been just phenomenal. So she is definitely a great resource, and so that's a really exciting seminar.
Great.
So the Train Smarter, Not Harder is November 10th, which is a Thursday. Starts at 6:30. All of these take place at Cranmore. Matt Geary's Knee Health program is November 16th from 6:30 to 7:30, and these are just one-day programs.
Yeah.
So easy to fit into your schedule. I know, Ginger Rober is teaching a seminar on eating through the holidays.
Which, I could do that.
I'm very good at that.
I can eat through the holidays. I don't need to be trained on that.
Yeah, but she'll just give you some. She's not only a personal trainer and a massage therapist, but she has a culinary arts degree. So she's kind of fusing all of these educational backgrounds into one to give us some ways to let us own the Thanksgiving table and not let it own us.
There you go.
How to plan for your 3 pieces of pie, appropriately.
Absolutely. And we're kind of laughing about it, but it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Because everybody does that. They binge and then they're like, oh, and then they regret it. But you can do it. You can enjoy it and still be healthy.
And the 3 pieces of pie will just be your fuel for the leg day that you'll have in my class.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it all comes around.
It
all circles around.
Yeah.
And you showed me earlier the schedule. You've got classes for everything all the time.
Yep.
So there's really, it's not one of those things, oh, I can't fit it into my schedule, because your schedule is so broad.
Yes.
There's something you can fit into your schedule.
Yep, and we just want people to come in and have fun and find something that fits them. We're always thinking about the many different, subcultures within our gym, because everyone's at the gym for a different reason.
Absolutely. And I was there just the other day, and just, the equipment there is so nice.
Yes.
It's nice, and like your spinning room and the other rooms, and just, the equipment, and that makes a big difference. It's nice knowing, and it's also knowing that you've got safe equipment, as we can see here from all the photos.
Yeah.
Plus you have tennis.
Yes, tennis. That's a big program with the Chaffee brothers, who've been there forever, and they're so passionate about it. And you can rent the court yourself, or you can take a lesson with them. You play singles, doubles. And it's clean, and it's like everyone knows your name at the front desk. It's awesome. I really like it there.
Yeah, it's a great spot. So.
Yeah.
And are you taking any classes yourself now? Are you?
Well, I teach Tabata, but I like to get in there for the TRX move class. Ginger has a great one at 6 a.m. She really kills you. She makes you realize you're not as good as you think you are. And then spinning is great. It's great for endurance training as well. I went for a hike the other day, and I was kind of huffing and puffing on it, and I was like, oh, man, I'm so strong in so many areas. And Ginger was like, well, why don't you take a spin class? That will really help your endurance. So there's so many, ways to tie in fitness into your particular realm.
Well, absolutely. Now, we're going back years ago when I actually took spinning for a while. But it was amazing for me being able to see my progression, that I actually was stronger when I had gone through, I don't remember how long I did it for a while. And that was kind of neat, because it's kind of one of those things, it's always tough when you're working out going, well, I'm not seeing any results. And you give up on it. But when you can see those results, it's exciting.
Very exciting. And we're a very instant gratification kind of culture. So definitely it's awesome to see the progress that you make. I'm always looking for that myself.
Well, that's great. Now, what are the hours for Cranmore, actually?
So it changes seasonally, and right now I think we're in our fall hours, which, to be honest, to my chagrin, I don't think I know that for a fact. I know that we're open from Friday because with the gulag it changed things.
Right.
So I would say that people should go to cranmorefitness.com.
That's the best solution
or they can call 356-6301. Someone's going to answer the front desk and let them know, because it does change with the gulag.
Right. But definitely, there's so many opportunities together. When you just said you did a spinning class at 6 a.m.
Yeah, and we are open 365 days. So I know that we've got a spin class on Thanksgiving that it's right at like 8 a.m. or 8:45 a.m. I'm going to jet in, get there, get my exercise out of the way, put the turkey in before I go, and then get home and, be ready for my 3 pieces of pie.
There you go. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, Jamie, as always, good to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
And just check out all the great things at Cranmore Fitness, and go to cranmorefitness.com, which gives you all of the information that you would ever want to know about.
And more.
Or the best thing, too, is to swing down there and just see the facilities, because they're just such great facilities there. And the improvements over the last few years, it's just constantly improving.
Yes, and we're always happy to give a tour. And, so if you don't understand a machine, ask, because I've been there. There are machines that I'm still kind of like, I'm going to try that because I'm not sure.
Jamie, that was the coffee maker you couldn't figure out. Come on. That was the only one. So.
Yeah.